Welcome to Doomsday T on DC this week, and I don't know if anybody's noticed, but DC's been ruling the headlines. Um, I mean, for the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe two. I mean, DC's owning the headlines as far as comic book movies, that kind of thing. Joker with $1 billion. The Rock with the official announcement of Black Adam, and then I've got so much. Well, I've got news on that this week, but honestly, what I'm going to say, we've been going over for a long time. It's just funny how people forget or don't pay attention. But anyway, we'll go over the Black Adam news when we get there. Of course, Snyder Cut, the Titans, and Nightwing. Just so much going on. Casting news with the Batman. The only thing that's been quiet, and of course they're filming, is the Suicide Squad. So I'm curious if we get some Suicide Squad news, soon or whatever. Birds of Prey, of course, is coming, and that's in and out. Saw a thing today that said that Black Canary is the memorable one in the movie, or she's the best. So I hope that's true. Black Canary deserves it. And I hope she really is a standout in the movie. She, like I said, that would be important to me over Huntress or anybody else. Of course, Cassandra came back girl, but already seems like they've, I don't know, they're not doing her exactly the way they should anyway. So I'm not going to worry about that right now or obsess over it. But the Black Canary, like I said, getting good news on that. But let's just start. Let's start with the Snyder Cut news. Last Sunday was the 2-year anniversary of the Justice League movie being released. So on Sunday, you had people that have been a little bit silent about it post on social media, release the Snyder Cut. Our Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, she posted with the hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Our Batman, Ben Affleck, he posted. Of course, Momoa's been along for a ride the whole time. He posted. Ray Fisher posted. Everybody that is important posted except for Cavill. The only thing about Cavill is, though, he had a Men's Health interview. They're talking about The Witcher. And he said the capes, and he has said this before, capes in the closet. He's still on board. He's still Superman. And there's been rumors of him maybe making an appearance in the Black Adam movie. I'm not sure about that, but the link there, of course, is Cavill and The Rock's managers are the same people. They're linked. So, The Rock's going to get what The Rock wants. If he wants Cavill in there as Superman, you can bet money that Cavill's going to be Superman in the Black Adam. But we'll see. Like I said, I don't know how that would be having Superman right off in that. But if he is, fine, But the other news on the Black Adam has been coming out is like Stargirl's going to be in it. And, all these JSAers, of course, Hawkman, Hawkgirl, are going to be in it. And we've known that for a long time. I guess the big news is Dr. Fate was mentioned this week. So I think that's important. I think he should be mentioned. He should be in the movie. He's important to the DC universe. Especially once we start dealing with all the magic people. It'd be nice to get Zatanna. And I heard some people wondering about whether Gal Gadot would cross over anything into it too. Eventually, who knows who's going to cross over. Because I'm telling you, man, if DC's smart, they leave everything on the table. Everything on the table. Everybody on the table. And then in due time, you can bring them back anywhere you want to bring them. So we'll see. But Hippolyta was the Wonder Woman in the JSA. It wasn't Diana Prince. It was her mom. So, if all this is set up the way it should be, Black Adam will have the Egyptian storyline, and then, if we're going to have the JSA, are we going to have the 20s, 30s, 40s this is definitely going to be a time movie, or it's going to be a play. It's going to be set in a certain time period, and I love it when people do that right, and especially bringing in JSA like in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and Black Adam. Oh man, y'all don't even know, but we're getting ready to open this sucker up huge, huge for DC. And like I said, if you throw Cavill in there, oh my lord. But let me tell you, man, Rock's going to pull out all the stops. Who knows what we're going to get in this Black Adam movie? Who knows? But I'm definitely excited for that. Like I said, man, we're getting 3 epics in 2021. The Suicide Squad, the Batman, and Black Adam. I mean, man. So, anyway, so I guess that kind of covers. Well, let me go back to the Snyder Cut real quick. You've had like HBO Plus, and you've had them and Warner Brothers liking Zack Snyder's pages again in Twitter and whatever. So they're talking, man. The Snyder Cut's coming, and also on the Snyder Cut, let's run down, and I'll pop a picture up here as we do this. Let's run down everybody that we should have got and didn't. Of course, we had Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg. But we did have the Ryan Cho Adam. He was supposed to be in Justice League, and was. He was left on the editing floor. Of course, we know about Martian Manhunter. That was left on the cutting room floor. People were saying that, we were supposed to get Billy Batson in it. I don't know if that's true or not, but let's refrain, digress from that. But the big thing was Green Lantern. And, we were supposed to get Green Lantern in the Justice League. And we did get variations of different Green Lanterns, but not Hal Jordan, not someone we know. But apparently we were. And it looks like to me from the picture, it was supposed to have been Hal Jordan. So, anyway, this Snyder Cut is coming. Whether you like it or not, it is coming. Other news, like I said, the Snyder Cut and Black Adam has been just a lot of the news this week. But I saw a thing where Stargirl is going to also be on CW. And I think they're going to release it on the DC app first. I don't know if it's the next day, the next week, whatever it is. And I think it'll be a different edit. We'll see how that goes. So you will be able to see Stargirl without the DC app. So I don't know if that's good or bad, man, being somebody that's paid for that app, But they're doing something big. And like I said, Snyder Cut's coming on that app, and with HBO, and we're going to get all the Warner Brothers and all the DC movies all together on one app soon, by May, I guess. So hopefully that Snyder Cut, hopefully it's coming in May. That'd be good timing, I think, for it. The other news, speaking of Titans, is we got Nightwing finally. We got Nightwing. The suit looks wonderful. I've said it probably ever since the new episodes have been airing. I've probably mentioned it at least once on this podcast, every show since, and that is, if you're not watching Titans, especially this second season, where they have found their footing and things make better sense, and we have the Titan Tower, and like I said, everything's in its little place, and a little Titan soap opera continues. But it will continue with a Dick Grayson Nightwing. And I'm so happy to get Nightwing in live action. And who knows what that's going to be later on and how all this is going to work out. But like I said, man, we're in a good time. And it's time for DC to kind of to shoot their moon here, man, and go for it. And I think that's what we're having. I think that's what we're getting. So, like I said, man, DC is absolutely ruling the news with Joker and Snyder Cut and Black Adam and Stargirl and Nightwing on, Titans. Oh my gosh, y'all! It's definitely a good time to be a DC fan and a comic book fan in general. One last thing I'm going to say is, it looks like that the White House had a screening of the Joker, and it seems like everyone loved it. So I guess Trump is a DC fan, like it or not. He seems to have related to the Joker, I guess. So I don't know if that's good or bad, really. But no, I'm just joking. It's fine, and glad that they could enjoy a DC movie at the nation's capital. So good for them. John Turturro is our Falcone this time. Excellent choice. Reeves has not made a bad choice at all. Whenever we get like Colin Farrell as the Penguin, I think it's going to be one of those deals where air lids are going to be blown off by this Batman movie and how everybody looks, how the whole thing looks. And I mean, you got to think, man, Reeves posted it a year ago. He posted a picture of the Adam West and the Burt Ward Batman and Robin, and then of the Joker, the Riddler, the Penguin, and Catwoman. He posted Burgess Meredith, Gorshin, Romero, Merriweather. What Merriweather was? Oh, it was whoever. Anyway, it was Lee Merriweather, right? Ain't that the Catwoman? Anyway, Reeves posted a picture of those, and I think he's trying to. I think he's going to try to get as close to those costumes as he can, and it still be legitimate. So anyway, I didn't mean to get off on that, but we do have a Falcone. Everybody says Falcone. I don't know. It's Falcone. That all started with I think all them British and Australian actors and actresses working on Nolan's Batman, and I think they read it as Falcone. I think that's how that got started, but it's Falcone. But Turturro should be wonderful in that part. Looking forward to it. But let me get back to my little T-Toys little trinket there for Christmas. Oh man, what I do? Here we go. But anyway, it's one of those things you can sit on, like your computer top. You can sit it on. That thing's rounded, but anyway, you can sit it on there. It'll sit on ones that are squared off. So you can sit it there like on your computer, like he's just sitting around. I just got him on the end of a shelf here, sitting, but it's a little bobblehead thingy, and it's just a little trinket. But just want to show it to you to have a little something for T's Toys this week. But that's going to wrap it up. Like I said, man, DC getting grand slams, man, and just dominating the news, just dominating it. Joker makes the $4th billion movie DC's had, and 2 in recent years, and hopefully many more to come. We'll see. Don't look for Birds of Prey to break a billion. But holy moly, man, if it breaks $1 billion, I don't know what I'm going to do. But, I look for it to make some good money. But like I said, of everything that's coming out, that's the only one I'm a hair nervous about. I'm a little nervous about it. But hopefully it will be good. And it'll be great. And we'll all love it. Because like I said, man, Margot Robbie, perfect. And everybody's saying that Black Canary is knocking out of the park. So, anyway, looking forward to that. But that's going to wrap it up this week for Doomsday T on DC, and thanks for watching. Like I said, it's a labor of love. I love doing it, and we'll see what this week brings, man. Can DC keep up this headline? And and of course, whenever they give us a release date for that Snyder Cut, man, that's going to come out. That's going to be a big deal. So my only hope is once it's released, and of course we can own it on DVD and we can stream it, but please, hopefully, I'll drive 2-3 hours to see the Snyder Cut on the big screen, but somebody please put it on the big screen once it's released. Give us DC fans, Snyder fans, and these hardcore comic fans that understand what Snyder was doing. Give us the opportunity to see this movie on the big screen, and I'm sure somebody have a special screening. I would hope so. Like I said, man, they might be surprised at what it might pull at the box office. The publicity that it's got, Snyder fans. You don't even need much publicity. Just put it out there, man. Word of mouth. It's going to be known. So anyway, y'all be good or be good at it. You know what I mean? And we'll see you next week on Doomsday T on DC. Thanks for watching. See ya.